everyone, and welcome to this mini morsel, working with children who use challenging behaviors. While for a parent or caregiver, many behaviors can be referred to as challenging, what I'm talking about today is persistent behavior that is often resistant to typical positive guidance practices. These challenging behaviors can also impact the child's ability to learn and to form close relationships with adults and peers. Often I hear caregivers, when speaking of a child, say, "He hits other children for no reason. It is random." Experts say that all behavior has meaning. So we adults must put on our detective hats and try and figure out why the child is using these behaviors. For very young children, what lies underneath the surface is often missing skills or unmet needs. If we are willing to explore and find meaning behind the behavior, rather than just stop it, we can get clues on how to solve the problem. The first step is observing and tracking behaviors. Notice what the behavior looks like, when it happens as related to time, place, and activity, and of course who it is with. Also looking at what happened before the behavior occurred, or what is the trigger, and then another piece of the puzzle is what happened after the behavior occurred. For example, if a child hits another child to get his toy and the victim lets go of the toy, leaving the offender to get the toy, his behavior is reinforced. What is the likelihood that that child will use that behavior again? Of course, the answer is very high. Or if a child who really wants attention and gets a lot of it when he uses a negative behavior, even though the attention is negative in nature, maybe in fact reinforce that child to use that behavior again and again and again. Gathering this information through observing can be invaluable in helping make meaning of a child's behavior. It takes time and effort, but absolutely worth it. Once you have discovered what the child's behavior means, you can explore strategies in helping the child get his needs met or teaching the skills that the child is missing. Perhaps a child has a high activity level and he needs more active play, or in fact he has more need for rest and a little less of a stimulating environment. Maybe he is hungry more often and needs a snack in between breakfast and lunch. Sometimes in meeting a child's needs, we have to experiment with a lot of things. At times the result may be due to something that has occurred or a change in the child's home life. This is where good, sensitive, and confidential communication with the family is essential. In the case of missing skills, this is all about teaching. We often don't think about having to teach social-emotional skills. We get it about giving the child direction and providing experiences in physical and intellectual development, but we assume that children know what is expected of them and that they should just know how to behave appropriately. However, just like other developmental domains, we must teach skills, and when they don't get it, we have to come up with another way of trying to help them learn the skill. So teach, teach, teach. Focus on what you want the child to do rather than on what you don't want them to do. Role model how to get along with others. What does it look like to take turns? Teach the words needed to ask for a toy or to play with another child. Provide positive attention when they choose to act in a positive way, so catch them being good. Of course, there may be those rare instances when you have exhausted your teaching strategies or trying to fill an unmet need. Knowing when it is time to call in an expert can provide extra support for you and the child's family, and that's important. At Early Childhood Connections, we are committed to supporting you in this effort. Please give us a call or visit our website for more information. Also, visit these helpful websites to support you in uncovering the meaning of children's behavior. See you next time on another mini morsel.